Welcome everyone. On a cooler Sunday, summer, not yet, okay, late spring afternoon, calling this meeting to order. This is our weekly business meeting. We'll commence with the Pledge of Allegiance. Molly, would you lead us, please? All right, let's try Jolena. I just want to see if you guys are awake.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
But then I'm Leroy, so what do you expect? Never mind. Okay, so is there a motion to approve the consent calendar?
Sure. I move that we approve the consent calendar as listed on the agenda today, June 4th, 2019.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Moving on to the payables list.
I move that we approve the payables list the week of May 27th through the 31st in the amount of $210,845.44, along with jury panel payments of $949.66.
Second the amendment.
You mean the motion?
Wait a minute.
Second that thing.
I second the motion. Go ahead.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none, we'll proceed with item 1, which is the grant award for FTA, Federal Transit Administration, ID 2019-010-00 for public transportation, Resource Management Office. Kim?
Yes, Kim Riley, this, for the record, this is our 5307 apportionment, the preventive maintenance award, $96,000 in federal with $24,000 in-kind match. This is the preventive maintenance for both our fixed route and paratransit buses.
Okay. And our portion of it is covered by the budget? Is that it?
How
How do we provide our match?
There is no county obligation.
Oh, okay.
It's in-kind match.
In kind, got it. Questions? Motion?
I move that we approve the grant award from FTA ID number 2019-010-00.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 2, termination of lease for CDA Northwest LLC at the airport. Stephen?
Commissioners, this is a termination for a lease agreement which is being sold to the next slide.
Is that it?
That's it.
That was quick.
Very simple.
Motion?
I move that we accept the termination of lease with CDA Northwest LLC.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 3, development and ground lease agreement with Rothfus, AAL-2019-400 for the airport.
Commissioner Steve here for the record again. This is a lease agreement for Kevin Rothfus. It's at the new lease rate, which is 20.3 cents a square foot, which is about $1,953.88. Term remaining is about 49 years.
Wow, not too long. Motion?
I move that we approve the development and ground lease with Rothfus, AAL 2019-400.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 4, which is a mutual rescission of the lease agreement for Heliprop aircraft, AAL-99-25 for the airport. Stephen again.
Yep, Stephen here again for the record. This is a rescission for Heliprop, which has been sold to CDA Jet, and it is one of their 4 leases, and this is the final grouping of it.
Okay. Questions? Motion?
I move that we accept the mutual rescission of lease agreement with Heliprop Aircraft, AAL 99-25.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Moving on to item 5, development and ground lease, CDA Jet Center, AAL-2019-320 Airport. Stephen.
Stephen Curran again. This is a lease agreement for the previous item. It's at 25 cents a square foot, which is about $2,750 a year. There's 27 years remaining on this.
Okay. Questions? Motion?
I move that we approve the development and ground lease with CDA Jet Center, AAL 2019-320.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Item number 6, mutual rescission of lease for Southfield Fuel, AAL-320 Booher at the airport. Steve?
This is a rescission for the fuel island at Southfield Fuels, which has been sold as previously to CDA Jet. This is the last one that was part of the set.
Okay.
All right.
Motion.
I move that we approve the mutual rescission of lease with Southfield Fuel, AAL-320 Booher.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 7, development and ground lease for CDA Jet Center, AAL-2019-330 at our airport.
Stephen Curran again. This did have some lease lot line corrections due to some safety area issues and not a property that was not actually on the leasehold. And this was corrected in this lease. Lease rate is 25 cents a square foot, which equals about $17,167.50 per year, and the term is 25 years remaining.
Okay. Motion?
I move that we approve the development and ground lease with CDA Jet Center, AAL-2019-330.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. For CDA Jet Center again, development and ground lease, AAL-2019-340 at the airport.
Commissioner Stephen Garrett again. This is a ramp lease, as we were calling them. This is a mechanism that we put in place where instead of them remitting us costs of overnight aircraft and ramps that we've installed, they actually will just pay us a per year fee. And that way we don't have to have this back and forth, and it's a little easier for them, it's easier for us. And it's at 11 cents per square feet. And for this total ramp space, you're looking at $23,167.39.
Okay. Motion?
I move that we approve the development and ground lease with CDA Jet Center, AAL-2019-340.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Moving on to number 9, Addendum A to lease agreement AAL-2019-310 CDA Jet Center at the airport.
Commissioner Stephen Curran again. During the review of the last lease agreement for the last week, we actually found an error. We missed it should have said 2 instead of 5 years. This is the correction of it. We've corrected it in all the leases that you just approved, and it was just a misprint.
Understood. Okay, motion.
I move that we approve Addendum A to lease agreement AAL-2019-310 CDA Jet Center.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 10, service agreements, admin and elections lots, all west testing and engineering. And this would be Sean Riley for the BOCC. Go right ahead, Sean.
Good afternoon, Commissioner Sean Riley for the record. Basically, there's 2 agreements here to have All West come out and core the elections lot and the admin lot. Basically, they'll core down so we can get some soil samples. The previous board on the gravel lot project didn't want to spend the money to do this, and we remember we had a $55,000 change order that we didn't see coming. So I really would like to, knowing what I knew was in the soil there, proximity here, and the current condition of the lot at 3rd Street, I really think it's money well spent so that we can get a good soil analysis, and if we do have problems, then we can come up with a plan to fix it.
Okay.
At Third Street, it's because of that sinking near the ground well? Is that-
Yeah, they're gonna do cores at both of the dry wells, and then there's also some spots where it's alligator cracked, and there's the old gate loop, and the electrical wiring is coming up out of the ground. So, yeah, we need to find out what's underneath that. If it's topsoil and not natural base, then we'll have to. And we built some contingency into both those cost estimates, because we knew there might be a soil problem. We just want to verify that.
Okay. To ensure that we have a good base, is that it?
To know going in if we have to remove and put in good base.
Oh, okay.
What's
Yes,
down there?
we need to know what's down there.
It's down there, sure. Any other questions?
I'm fine with that.
Motion?
I move that we approve the service agreements for the admin and election lots with All West Testing and Engineering. And it looks like the total amount is gonna be $5,500.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Item number 11, tax deed bid for AIN 122173, and the name is Shane. Okay.
Okay, so it looks like I've got a letter and another sealed bid. Oh, this is the actual check. Okay. So this bid is for the parcel next to 7271 North Pine Street, Rathdrum, which the AIN was read 122173, and it is for $100.
So then I guess we need a motion to accept the bid.
Is there any other thing that we need to be aware of? Or
So is the motion to accept the bid for sale, or is it to receive the bid and then have Buildings and Grounds bring back a recommendation?
No, they've already
I've
made
seen
a
both.
recommendation.
They have?
community
Yes.
development,
They have a
Yeah,
recommendation.
they've already made the recommendation.
community development.
All right, so the board wants to go forward and actually
And accept the bid.
accept the bid and sell the property. Okay. Thank you.
Is that, okay. Then I move that we accept the bid and apply the amount received to the remaining taxes and cost fees and cancel the late charges and interest.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 12, well, actually, we can group 12 and 13 together. And it's Resolution 2019-51 and 2019-52 to classify and destroy respectively the medical records for our KCSO organization. Is there a motion?
I move that we approve resolutions 2019-51 and 52, which is to classify and destroy medical records, which are ready to be done.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye, motion carried. Item 14, Resolution 2019-53 to surplus vehicles from Juvenile Probation, sponsored also by our sheriff's organization.
Will Stein for the record.
Thank
Good
you,
afternoon. The Kootenai County Sheriff's Office is seeking to surplus 2 vehicles that are not cost effective to repair. And Kootenai County Juvenile Probation, and along with ICRIMP and HR, we all got together and thought this up. Juvenile Probation recently wrecked a vehicle, and the vehicle could be classified as totaled. But because we have a $3,500 deductible, we were thinking that we could get more money by sending the vehicle to auction with a clean title, rather than getting any money, like $200 or $300 from ICRIM. There's no suspension or safety issues with the vehicle. It's a good drivable vehicle, and it would make somebody a good car. It's just that it's not cost effective for us to put it back together. The other 2 cars from the sheriff's office, one is a 2002 GMC that has some major front suspension problems. It needs a whole front differential and some other things. It's got 160-some thousand miles on it, and it's just not cost effective to fix that. The other is a 1997, excuse me here, 95, 93, I'm going down. 93 Dodge Caravan that was once used by the jail to transport meals back and forth, and it's no longer being used, and so it's time to liquidate that.
Okay. Motion.
I
Thank you,
move,
Will.
I'm sorry.
No, go right
Okay,
ahead.
I move that we approve Resolution 2019-53, the surplus of vehicles.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Thank you, Will.
You're welcome.
Item 15, SFY 20 Substance Abuse Block Grant from the Idaho Office of Drug Policy, Resource Management Office. Kim?
Yes, this is the award for the substance abuse block grant, the FY20 for juvenile diversion. Douglas is here if you have any specific questions, but I did want to take time to commend his department. The reviewers actually scored this 123.5 out of 140. It's a big application for a $7,000 grant, and they did a great job on it.
Oh, super.
Thank you.
Questions? Motion.
I move that we approve the SFY 20 Substance Abuse Block Grant from the Idaho Office of Drug Policy with juvenile diversion.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Moving on to item 16, change order for the Riverstone Transit Center, RMO, once again. Kim?
Yes, this is we have a change order for not to exceed $8,000 with our, with the architects. We weren't sure we were going to have enough funding to do the furniture inside the transit center, but we haven't encountered significant change orders, and we feel confident that we will be able to fund the furniture within the building. So we are requesting their services just to get some advice on how to best utilize the space, and we'll be able to do a lot of the purchasing part on our own.
And the construction is on schedule?
It's very much on schedule. We're looking at August, hopefully.
Super. Questions? Motion?
I move that we approve the change order for the Riverstone Transit Center not to exceed $8,000.
Second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Item 17, Second Amendment to Construction Agreement for the Hayden Area Regional Sewer Board, ARBS. BOCC, are you doing this one, Leslie?
Sure. So, and actually Dave is more familiar with it than I am, but this is regarding some of the Phase 2 completion stuff over at Hayden Area, the Regional Sewer Facility. So it's just kind of something that all the entities had to get together and to agree with, and it's fine by legal.
Okay. Motion.
I move that we approve the Second Amendment to the construction agreement for the Hayden Area Regional Sewer Board.
I second the motion.
Billbrook,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Philios.
Aye. Motion carried. Moving on to our final item, at least action item, agreement for drug and alcohol collection services sponsored by the American Mobile Drug Testing. HR, Sylvia, or is it Cecilia? Okay.
So for the record, Cecilia Sweet, HR Generalist, Compliance. What you have before you is a renewal agreement between the county and American Mobile Drug Testing, a drug-free alliance. It does meet compliance for the county, state, and federal regulations, and if approved, this contract will be valid for a one-year term, initially renewable for 2 one-year option terms, and takes effect immediately upon signing. And then there has been no changes in the agreement and no cost, increased in cost.
You're happy with their service?
We are.
Okay.
Okay. motion.
I move that we approve the agreement for drug and alcohol collection services with American Mobile Drug Testing.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Phillips.
Aye, motion carried. Public comment. There is none. 2:21, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.